You just finished ACOTAR. You're about to read book 2.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me, do you have any thoughts?
What happened to Rhys at the end there? We kind of like got all sparkly or something and flashed, disappeared.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, who cares? Like Tamlin and like Farah together, Spring Court, she's high fae, immortal. Her family's wealthy as heck. Like it's all good.
Canceled.
Canceled? What's canceled?
Okay, predictions about Farah and Tamlin.
It's gonna be tough. Like the love is strong there, but like the whole Rhys tattoo on her arm, has to spend a week with her. Like that's not good. That is tough. That's not cool. I wouldn't just be like, all right, Lindsay, go have fun, have a week off with this guy who has malintentions. Like, nah. So
Okay.
that's gonna be tough. That's just a tough situation.
Like, Tamlin is the High Lord of the Spring Court,
Yeah.
and now he has Farah.
Right.
So, like, what happens with all that?
Like Queen of the High Court? Yeah.
They don't have queens.
Oh, he's not like a king of the High Court, right?
No.
He's High Lord.
Yeah.
High Lordess? Is that a thing? Lordess?
No, it's not.
High Princess. High something?
Right, like, what do you think? Do you think Tamlin's gonna share the power?
I mean, I'd assume it's the same type of dynamic as King and Queen. That's my guess, but I don't know Fairyland rules. All right?
I mean, why not? You should.
I read one book. All right, give me a break. I don't know, but listen, Tamlin can do whatever he wants. He's top dog. Like,
Is he?
yes.
You think so?
I do.
Why?
Because even Rhys was like, I'm trying to get Tamlin to rip Amaranth apart.
Mm-hmm.
Because I can't do it. It felt like Rhys couldn't do it
Really?
or something like that. And he's like, yeah, Tamlin would just splatter the walls with her blood if he had his power back. Guess what happened? Tamlin ripped her up. Sword through the skull. Let's go. Alright, get my trusty chest pillow set up. I'm ready to rock. ACOMAF. Let's do it.
You're a meatball.
This is rough.
What is rough?
Or Lucian.
Why?
Feyre's not getting it. That Tamlin's just trying to protect her. And Tamlin has endured so much pain and death. And Lucian's like, my father literally murdered and butchered the woman I loved. And there's nothing I can do about it. And he watched, we all heard your neck snap, Feyre. You're supposed to be dead. Tamlin got what I never did. His lover coming back to life. And so he's just going into details about it. It's like, oh my gosh, that's crazy. And Feyre's just like, oh, I don't want to be married to a High Lord. Feyre, shut up.
Jared.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
Farah has also been through a fair amount of trauma, if you shall remember.
Well, yeah, but her little lifespan compared to these immortals, like she has such a limited grasp on reality, especially in Fairyland. She's just pouting and sad and depressed and stuff, or whatever she's doing.
Where is the empathy?
My empathy is for Tamlin and Lucian.
What is Tamlin doing to try to protect her?
Not letting her just run out anywhere she wants. So if they get to her at all, they get to the Spring Court. Like Tamlin has a duty as High Lord to watch out for Spring Court. And in doing so, he's got to watch out for Feyre.
So what's he doing for her?
Just protecting her, making sure she's safe.
And how's he protecting her?
Not letting her run off into craziness.
Anything else?
That's it so far.
Is that what you would do?
Make sure you're always guided, guarded, and protected? Yes.
That's not all you do.
I train you how to protect yourself.
Is he doing that?
I don't know.
Not yet.
Probably not yet.
Just
He's
wait
got
and
a
see.
lot going on.
Any other thoughts so far? Chapter 1, Chapter 2?
I don't know why they had to hit me with so much spice right off the bat here. I mean, this is ridiculous. We already got 2 peppers at least.
You don't even know what the pepper scale is.
Literally in 20 pages in, I'm just like getting hit with spice. Bringing the heat.
What is it?
Oh. Feyre Cursebreaker, someone whispered. Is that her new nickname or something? Feyre Cursebreaker. There she is. It's gotta give her some Fairyland street cred, you know? Being a Cursebreaker like that. Who's gonna try to kill her? Like, she saved all their butts. I guess there's always bad people in the world. No matter where you go.
The world.
In fairy world. Where'd all the bogies and Naga and all those things go? They're not messing around the Spring Court anymore. I'll tell you that.
Who's coming for Farah? Who's Tamlin worried about?
There's so many courts. We have no idea. Night court? Like, what are they doing? And all the other courts, I don't know. Where's the list?
They're all coming for her.
No, not all of them. They can't all just be great. Like, what's happening?
What are you nervous about?
Like, Tamlin keeps being nervous about stuff, and there's something else that's coming. We don't even know, but Tamlin knows. It's weighing him down.
Right. Does he, or is he, like, damaged?
Who isn't damaged at this point in Prithian?
Yeah,
right?
but not everybody.
What
is.
Amarantha did to everybody?
Yes, but you're saying he's perceiving a threat.
I mean, that's his duty as High Lord, though.
Does it say anything that's changed about Feyre since all of her changes?
Her attitude.
Oh, I'm not talking about her attitude.
Like, she's High Fae. So she's got some powers.
Yeah, did Tamlin say anything about that?
Not that I've read yet.
What is Tamlin doing?
Guarding his lands.
What's he doing to Feyre? For Feyre?
Making sure she's well taken care of. Got Ianthe there, helping with wedding stuff. He's taking care of his duties. He's got a lot on his plate.
You're happy so far.
I'm okay so far. I don't know what's coming. I'm nervous. What?
What is it?
This heart guy says, have you heard from Rhysand yet? And she's like, no. Yeah, he's probably running scared now that Tam's got his powers back. She's like, then you don't know Rhysand very well at all. What? Why would she say that? That's weird. She doesn't know Rhysand very well. Unless, like, when he scraped her mind and stuff, did he implant, like, memories of him to, like, bonded something?
No.
Oh. She knows he's a powerful dude up here.
Yeah, she knows he's not afraid of Tamlin.
She just saw Tamlin as she's walking down. He's looking handsome, looking dapper. She's overthinking things. She stopped. She's gonna puke. The frick? She's like having a panic attack or something. What? What's going on with her? Thunder crack behind me. What? People screaming. Rhysand? Hello, favorite darling. What the heck's he doing there? Claim his 1 week or whatever? Right on the wedding day. What the heck? Tamlin's... What's he gonna do?
Yeah, what do you think?
Oh my gosh. Feyre getting cold feet out of nowhere. And then Rhysand cracking in right in the middle of the wedding. That's another dirty move. Rhysand's so dirty. He does all these dirty moves.
What do you think Tamlin's gonna do?
I mean, he's gonna be freaking ticked. I mean, what are you doing? That's like ultimate disrespect. I hope he fights him. What? This is crazy. What's the timing of this? This is real sus. I don't know, but it's pretty sick that Rhys can just teleport in like that through the darkness and shadows. That's pretty sick power. Also, why is he calling her darling? You know? Hello, favorite darling. Like, you can't do that. I'm not gonna let some dude call you darling. He is calling in his bargain. Dirty dog. Oh, wow. He gave her 3 months of freedom. And then he waited for the wedding day. Oh my gosh. Crazy. I still think the Suriel was wrong. Like when she captured him, because he was like, yes, just stick with the High Lord. He'll protect you from everything. He couldn't. Like, Amarantha had all the powers. So, and Tamlin, like, sacrificed his own selfish ways of, I just need her to say I love you. And let her go off. Like, he thought that was the safest thing to do. He put her needs above his own.
No, we're not riding the Tamlin train anymore.
He couldn't protect her. Because Amarantha would have won if Feyre had not got, like, so lucky. Like, she should not have survived. Like, the worm thing, crazy lucky. But, like, smart. The bones is cool. But then she's dead. Like, she's basically just dead. And then Rhys had to come over and bargain and save her life. And then, like, buzzed her hand when she was choosing the wrong ones. Like, she should be dead. Yeah. I don't know.
So the Suriel was wrong.
Suriel was wrong. Because she was like, yeah, I'm with Tamlin. You know, oh, okay, just stick with the High Lord. He'll protect you from what's coming. But he couldn't. He didn't. So the Suriel was wrong.
Are you salty about the cereal?
Yeah, because you told me the cereal knows all and can't be wrong. So it doesn't make sense.
What was that?
Nothing.
You have to say it.
I can't say it.
Why?
Because people will hate me.
Since when have you cared about that? What'd you say about Farah?
Says she's so stupid.
Gasp.
What the heck?
Why is she stupid now?
Well, there's 100 reasons leading up to now. But she goes, my room was a dream. Farah, come on. You're freaking just about to get married and now you're like, oh, this is a dream room. Blankets and throws for days and a golden lampstand and the bath. The bathtub. Oh my goodness. This is ridiculous.
Where's your creativity, Jared?
Creativity?
Imagination.
Yeah, I'm imagining her walking into like the enemy's room and she's like, oh, this is a dream. What the heck, Farah?
What did he say that made you laugh?
He's like, how about we do reading and shielding? She goes, they're both necessary, but you're not going to teach me. What else are you going to do with yourself? Paint? Yeah, how's that going nowadays, Farah? Huh? He's like roasting her. I love it. His sharp claws caressed my mind and his voice whispered inside my head. What? That's crazy. What do they call that? Telepathy? Right?
Not in this book.
Oh.
No, it's like
Yeah, this book has a word for everything, doesn't it?
Welcome to fantasy.
Glad she threw a shoe at him. It's a good call. And she's got like super strength now. So it actually hurt. That's pretty sick how he just disintegrated the second one. He's got some pretty sick powers. And then like the shadow hopping thing. Or the winnowing is what he calls it. And he's teaching her how to read and write. He's got a week with her. And he could do anything. But he decides to teach her to read. Doesn't seem as bad as I maybe thought. But he still did Tam dirty.
Yeah, what are you thinking about Tamlin?
I'm not liking how things are looking right now for Tam. Things are not going good. I knew this would be tough. Spending a week away like that would be hard on anybody. But he's not handling it great right now.
So, what has Tamlin been doing?
He's been raging. He's ticked.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. He's got to do something though. I'm disappointed that he's not doing something more than just like destroying things and like having a rage outbreak in front of Farah. He just comes back and he's like, "Do you hurt you? You good? All right, tell me about Night Court." You know, I'm like, oh, man, come on, dude. And then 1 month later, the week's up again. He's just like, "Oh, I haven't planned anything. I'll give you anything you want if you don't take her." It's like he needs to be planning stuff. He needs to be doing stuff, and he's not. It sucks all around. Why am I into this book?
Right,
It's so
you
stupid.
idiot.
I also think Rhys, he's a schemer. He's tactical. He's a smart dude. He knows what's going on. I like what Rhys is doing with like trying to train Farah and like letting her know about what's coming. I think Tam needs to let her in on this stuff, and he's not. I am starting to like Rhys's character. I don't like how he's dirty to Tam, but I do like his character and his power so far. And then Tamlin needs to chill on the emotions a little bit. And he needs to start doing something, like scheming to get her out of the bargain, or I don't know. Just, he needs to do a little something more than what he's doing.
So are you going to read more for us, or? It's been so long since you've read. You don't even remember what happened last.
I don't.
Oh my.
Help me.
What happened?
Don't record me.
Why?
Because I'm ticked. Stop.
Can't talk about it.
Can't talk about it. No. He locked her up in the house. What? So Rhys and Moore came and busted her out and like took her back to Night Court? And it's not the 1 week, is it? This means war. Doesn't it? Like when Tam and Lucian get back after whatever's going on at the sea border, this is not good. What's gonna happen? What is Tamlin gonna do? What is Farah gonna do? because she was like panicking, freaking out, and so mad that he like locked her into the house. The implications of more coming and stealing her. This is serious. Something bad's gonna happen. Locking her in the house is not what you do. No. I don't think she's coming back from that.
Too many strikes for your boy?
I don't know how they can work that out. That's big. At that point, there's no relationship. I'm ticked. Oh my gosh, I just said Velaris, City of Starlight, and you freaked out.
Yeah, start over. I have to record. Read it to me.
And she said, where are we going? He smiled and said, to Velaris, the City of Starlight. Is that something? All right.
What'd you call me down here for? I'm not here for this. How you doing?
Not good.
Why?
Well, she comes back from night court again. She asked Lucian, she's like, please train me. He's like, I'll ask Tamlin to train. They say no again. Ianthe's like, no. And they're like, they're gonna capture her for breeding and stuff. What? My gosh. So then Tamlin's like, all right, gotta double down, gotta protect. Something happens on the coast, and Tam comes out full armored up. Just like, let's go. And she's like, take me with you. He's like, no. And she's like, I'm coming no matter what. He's like, no, you're not. And then they both just go crazy, and he straight up wind blocks her in his house. Locks her up like that. Goes crazy. I don't even know what all she did. She like blew people away and stuff, and then all of a sudden Moore comes in, grabs her, takes her to the night court. Rhys is like, I did it by the book. We're good. And he's like, you can stay here forever. And she's like, I don't know. But Tamlin locking her in like that, her freaking out. I don't know if they can recover from that. Oh my gosh, why?
Well, what did you think? Did he make a good choice?
No. I mean, gosh, at this point, like, you gotta train her. She's got all these crazy powers. It's gonna get out eventually.
Right.
She needs to be trained to hone those powers. Locking her in's not the call. It's probably over. So now she goes to Rhys, and she does the whole take me with you again. And Rhys is like, probably shouldn't, but against my better judgment, you are. And you can come with me to Velaris, the City of Stars. I'm like, what is this place? But it seems like there's gonna be a head-to-head with Rhys and Tam. It's just coming. Like, I don't even know what Tam's gonna do when he gets back. Like, that's crazy. But Rhys is powerful, and the Night Court is powerful. Ianthe was saying, if there's one court that can stand against the rest, it's the Night Court. Great. It's over. It's over.
Did you know that about the Night Court?
I knew Night Court was sus. They were hiding stuff. I could tell that from book 1 with Rhys hiding stuff. I didn't know he was hiding Velaris and all these other crazy things he's got. Rhys takes her along, meets the inner circle, sees Velaris. He hid this from everybody. Like, everybody's just untouched from Amarantha. Feyre's pretty split about it. She's like, what the heck, Rhys? All these people just got to do whatever they want, and you just hid them. None of their futures are ruined and all that kind of stuff. Like, but at the same time, Rhys did his job as High Lord. He protected his people. So I'm split on it. I'm like, and then when the Hybern War that's coming, supposedly, are you just gonna hide them again, or are they gonna actually step up and help us fight? So I'm torn on it too, because it's like, that's sick. Rhys did that for his people, but I'm like, you gotta have some skin in the game. You're on Prythian, you know? Are they in Prythian? Are they like, where are they?
Yeah, they're pretty.
Okay. So then she meets the inner circle. Pretty sick group. And I like the vibe, you know? They're all like messing with each other and whatever. Seem real powerful, right? Got Amryn, number 2. What is she? What is in her? She's like, you're like me, Vera. I wasn't born, I was made. What the heck are you? Those little foggy eyes or whatever. And then you got Moore, the pure blood, the only pure blood of the group, whatever that means. And then you got the Illyrian brothers.
Yeah.
Are they brothers? No, they're not brothers. You got Az, who's like the shadow whisper guy. He's got that cool thing going on. Pretty cool. I like it. And then you got Cassian, just a boss dude. So I'm excited to see them do some stuff.
battle and whatnot.
Have you learned anything about them yet? Or just
Just their
met them?
background story. She's like, how'd you guys meet?
Yeah.
And like, they just told all their stories and stuff.
You were asking me, what does Amren eat? Did you figure that out?
Yes, yeah, because they're all eating food.
Yeah.
And Fair's like, what do you eat? You know, you're not eating your chicken and stuff. She's like, not this kind of food. She's something. What is that? What does she eat?
Oh, what did she eat? Did you find it out yet?
No. What does she eat?
I'm not telling you.
Oh my gosh.
You gotta wait and see.
Creepy.
It's gonna get worse.
No. And she's like 5,000 years old or something crazy like that, right? What is she?
Okay, but like, what if you would have stopped at book 1? You would have missed this whole group of characters.
And I'd be much happier. Gosh.
No!
It hurts.
But it's good pain.
It's not good right now.
It will be eventually.
I mean, I know they're gonna make me fall in love with Rhys and the inner circle and all that kind of stuff, but right now, it hurts. The problem is if you read too much, your brain like shifts into that world. So now I'm stuck like trying to do real world things, but my mind keeps thinking of the book and the fake stuff.
What's wrong with that?
What's wrong is I can't focus now on stuff. I'm like, I need to do stuff. And now I'm like thinking like, all right, what's Farrah's next move? What are we gonna do? What's gonna happen? Like, I'm like, stop thinking about that. I need to read smaller amounts. So then my brain doesn't like shift fully over into fairyland.
Because you just listened to an audiobook for 2 hours.
Yes, it's too much. I'm like overloaded with ACOTAR and ACOMAF and fairy stuff.
But it's like kind of good.
But it's good, but it's not good. The Bone Carver. What the heck? Why? There's so many freaky things in this book.
It's fantasy, Jared.
I know. It's just crazy. It's like, where do you make up this stuff?
Why were they there?
Well, they needed to get answers to Rhys's suspicions, right? Rhysand, Jurian, Rhysand the Dead, Hybern, that kind of stuff. So they go down under the mountain. Farrah's freaking out. Amren gives her that little amulet, says, you can get out of here. And so she goes down there with it. Even Rhys seems a little like shook down there. He's like, yo, this is like, even I feel like I could get trapped down here. And then he can appear however he wants to you. That's crazy. What kind of power is that? Even to Rhys. Mm-hmm. It's like, why can't Rhys like see through that with his like Daemati stuff, you know? Mm-hmm. But they get down there and he's just a little boy to Farrah. And like, I listened to it on the audiobook and the lady was doing a creepy little boy voice on it. I'm like, no, now I hear that voice still. It's creepy. So then it's confirmed. You could raise the dead with an intact soul, the feet of the cauldron, all that kind of stuff. And they got to get the books and stuff. So they got their mission. They got the heck out of there. That was funny. I suspected Amren was kind of just like messing with her with the amulet. I thought that might be the case because Farrah's kind of a head case. So it was a good move though. Worked. What is the Bone Carver? What does he do? Is he made of bones? What is that thing?
You'll see.
Gosh, just tell me.
No.
The Weaver. It's just another freaky thing. The Weaver was kind of gross. Just weaves it out of skin and hair and bone and stuff. Like just a lot of bodily parts being like black marketed in this book here. It's just crazy. What? And again, even Rhys is like, yeah, I'm not going close to there. Go ahead, Farrah. Good luck. But Rhys did tell her, grab the item and run as fast as you can.
She didn't do
She
it.
freaking didn't listen again. Farrah, when are you gonna listen? Like, that almost cost her. Little spinning wheel stops. Again, I listened to this part on audiobook again too. So I now have the Weaver voice in my brain too. Crazy. But I will say, that was kind of smart of her going up the fireplace. That was the only magical opening that wasn't closed off, you know? But she got the grease and the fat and the hair on her from burnt human fairy fat, flesh and stuff. That's sick. And she gets stuck. And the Weaver's coming up, you know, like crawling up the thing. And she like throws a brick. When she's like stuck in there, she like chucked a brick down at it. Busted her face open. I felt like if you're stuck in a chimney, you're not gonna be able to throw a brick very hard. But maybe that's one of her high-level powers.
You have to suspend disbelief, Jared. Fiction.
Yeah, I'm learning that.
Yes. Welcome to fiction.
It's hard for me to do that.
I know.
She gets ticked at Rhys again because he was just chilling in a tree. Like, hey, it took you long enough.
covered in grease and burnt flesh and hair and stuff. She's like, I'm gonna kill you, Rhys. Oh, that's where she gets ticked and winnows, right? She needs to figure out how to control these powers. They're sick.
She's working on it.
She'd be a beast if she could control these things.
Isn't she working on it?
Kind of. She kind of is. But she's doing some training with Cass. Love that. Still freaked out by Amryn. Like, what? I still don't know. She's drinking blood.
Mm-hmm.
What the heck? What is that? She's just like a vampire? Like a gargoyle thing?
What?
I don't know. What is that?
I don't know
She just
either.
drinks blood. Oof. Cass is like, he's like trained her. He's like, you don't want to. He's like training her how to hit and stuff. Then she smoked through the pads when she got fired and ticked and hit him in the face. He's like, I'm all right. I like that. It's funny. The siphons. I need to see this dude in action. Like, let's go.
He's coming.
Let's go.
So what's the update with Farah, like, on her love life?
She wrote Tamlin a letter. She said, I'm staying here. Been a couple of chapters and he hasn't replied yet. How do they reply like that? It's like magic letters. She keeps remembering the good from Tam. But then she also keeps remembering what happened and the bad stuff.
So she's still processing
She's conflicted.
Tamlin,
Yeah, she's still processing.
even though she chose to stay. She probably needs some therapy.
Oh, for sure. There's no doubt. She's jacked up. Tam's jacked up. Rhys is jacked up. They're all jacked up. Amarantha wrecked them, except Velaris. Everyone in Velaris is just chilling.
But they have some skeletons of their own.
Read just like more how Rhys found her, like about dead, because she was about to be sold off for like marriage or whatever, because she's a pureblood, and then she laid with Cass. I don't know what to say. She
got together with Cassian.
She got with Cass, and that caused a huge rift, and then didn't work out. But then like they left her for dead. And Rhys was ticked. He's still ticked about it to this day, centuries later.
But do you know who it was that was going to be her husband?
Some sort of Autumn Court, maybe? Lucian's brothers? No, I haven't liked them since book 1. I'm telling you, I don't know how Lucian is such a good dude when he's got brothers like that. You know? I know Tam is probably like so ticked right now, and poor Lucian is probably having to like try to calm him down. He's a good dude. He's like level-headed too. So then he like he likes Farah. He knows what's up, and he agrees that maybe Farah should be trained a little bit. But then like he's loyal to Tam too. Like he's a good right-hand man. Like Lucian would be my dude. Everyone needs a Lucian in their life, you know?
You're the biggest idiot. This is why you use a bookmark.
I know.
Jared.
I have no idea where I am.
Why did you say, I'm on chapter 51?
I don't know. I just felt like that was right.
That's not right.
It's not right.
Where are you at?
I don't know.
Did you find where you are yet? I have giggles tonight. And why is it that you don't know where you are, Jared?
Because it's been a while.
It's been a while, and you don't have a
bookmark.
Why do you not have a bookmark? Because you just think in your brain you're gonna remember.
Yes, but I put the bookmark down in the sheets and I can't find it, and then I just go to bed.
You idiot.
I'll figure it out eventually. Then I'll be too tired to read anymore tonight, and then.
When was the last time you read a page, Jared? You have people to answer to, not just me.
I know. I'm busy.
Are you not, like, so curious?
Well, I am, but it's been a lot of just Rhys and Feyre flirting. So I'm like, all right, like, let's write some more handwritten magical letters. Like, you can literally
Where is the
talk
romance,
to each other
Jared?
in your brains, and you're writing little. But there is something about a handwritten letter.
Thank you.
That's like a special touch.
Yes.
Right? There's something
Yes.
about that. You wrote me handwritten letters when we were dating. Still got them, baby.
Oh my gosh. What is your claim to romance, huh? Did you ever write me a friggin' letter?
Gosh. Nailed the surprise engagement for you. That's romance. You were
Okay.
shocked and surprised and
I was
extremely
shocked.
happy.
What did I say?
I nailed it.
You whipped out the ring and I said,
No.
that was funny. Did
But
you
it was
think I
just-
was actually saying no?
Like, not really, but like for a second, like my like stomach like dropped
Really?
because when you said no, I was like, And like then there were people around
Because
the
it
restaurant.
was
I
in a
like,
public place, yeah.
yeah. And they heard no. They're like, hey, watch, this guy's getting rejected.
It's pretty funny.
It was funny.
I did not say no.
Yeah, I mean, you did say no, but then you did.
I was in shock.
Because romance. I did read this part.
Why did you read this without me?
What do you mean without you?
Well, guess what? You have to read it again. I missed your initial reactions.
Me too.
You just read this and then you tell me if you remember, and then I will eternally crucify you or not.
Okay.
Read this stinking page and then tell me if you remember.
This is all brand new. Mm-hmm. Wow. Hang on. I'm really into this. So Tamlin's father didn't like that. And to prove something, he took his brothers out to kill the mother and sister and Rhys. But Rhys wasn't there. And they killed the mom and sister. They put their heads in boxes and sent it down a river, and he kept their wings as trophies? Jeez, what the? Rhys's dad and Rhys went and killed a bunch of them, but they said they weren't going to kill the mom, but then the dad killed the mom. Mm-hmm. Then it says he's going after Tamlin too. And Rhys is like, hey, you said you weren't going to kill the mom. You can't kill Tamlin too. So he stopped him. Whoa. Tam straight murdered his father right in front of him too. I can't believe Tam just one-swiped Rhys's dad though. I knew Tam was a beast.
Jared. There's a little history there.
Yeah, and then said Rhys ran away. All right, I kind of get why Rhys is a jerk to Tamlin. They're even, pretty much. They killed each other's family, and they're the only ones left in their whole families.
There's a difference between reactive and initiating.
Knowing that's the person that murdered my family, that'd be tough. Makes a lot more sense now how Rhys was treating Tamlin in the first book.
In your soul, you still have a flame lit for Tamlin. Even after this?
It's bad, for sure. It's so hard to judge.
You sleep on the couch tonight.
Oh, please.
I'm just kidding. I'll give you 5 minutes to change your mind.
You're killing me. What?
4 spring court sentinels stalked from out of the trees behind me. 2 I knew, Baron Hart, and between them were Lucian. Lucian. Lucian's a good dude. Poor Lucian.
What happened?
He thinks she's gonna come with him. Oh, we were so lucky to find you. We caught your scent downwind. Tamlin hasn't been himself. I'm so happy I'll be able to take him back to you. And no. He's like,
Poor Lucian. This whole series gets
he's stuck in the middle.
screwed over.
Lucian, he tried to winnow her. She's growing wings out. What the heck? Lucian takes a step back. What did you do to yourself? Oh my goodness. Lucian said, you're dead, Rhysand. You and your entire cursed court. Threatening Rhysand like that? Lucian, dude. Woo! So they're not real wings?
Yes, it's real wings.
But it says Rhys scooped her up to fly again.
She doesn't know how to fly yet. She has to learn how to fly.
She's got wings. Get the flapping, Farah.
You are kidding me. Get out.
You look good with wings, and he kissed my brow. All right.
What?
That's beyond just like fun little flirtation, or like I gotta put on an act where I rub your crotch in front of people at the night under the mountain and stuff. There's no act. There's no little, like when you're kissing a little soft kiss on the brow, that's not like silly flirting anymore. After he kissed my brow, even the rain stopped feeling so cold. So dumb.
Is that what it actually says?
Yes. This is amazing. End of chapter. So we can just think about that.
What chapter are you on?
48. Let's go, baby.
You're walking, sir.
Where are we going?
You're going straight. Sit down. You have no choices. You have no say in this, okay? Well, it's only 10 pages. Come on.
10 pages.
10 pages. Come on.
The first sentence is like, this inn was just a raucous tavern with a few rooms for rent, usually by the hour.
Stop.
This is already not a good start. What's going on here? Velaris said, I had trained so hard that day that no one even looked my way in a tavern. If nobody's looking your way in a tavern, you're looking real bad. That's not good. Rhysand says, I asked for 2 beds. I don't know what's up. And then I'm reading it, and the next quote is this: if you can't risk using magic, then we'll have to warm each other. And I was like, Rhys, you dirty dog. It was Feyre that said that. It's a little Freudian slip there she's got going on. Yep, she's busted.
You know what this trope is called?
What trope? What's a trope?
There's only one bed.
Well, is there though, in fairyland? Can't Rhys just make another bed? How do you sleep with wings? You can't sleep on your back. I would die. It's already a small bed, and he's got wings out. Like, he's gonna have to lay this way, and she has to lay, like, this is bad. This is trouble. This is trouble right here. She said, what if Lucian had taken me? Then I'd tear the world apart to get you back. Oof. Sounds nuts. I still would like to see a Tamlin Rhys match. You know? How is Rhys so much stronger than his dad was?
Yeah, you're way stronger than your dad.
Yeah. But... dang it. Well, cat's out of the bag. Hello. She's like, let's do a little, I'll exchange a thought for your thought type of thing. Like, drinking her wine. One thought for one thought, okay. He's like, I'm thinking, I look at you and I feel like I'm dying. I can't even breathe. And I want you so badly I can't even concentrate. All right. There it is, shooting a shot. Nowhere for her to go.
This is not the tone of voice that Rhys is using.
All right. I need to try better. That I look at you and I feel like I'm dying. Like, I can't breathe. Is that better for you? She goes, we should go to sleep. Sorry, boy. And he just slid in. He's like, no expectations, just body heat. No. Oh my gosh.
Well, how would you write it, Jared?
I wouldn't write it. I can't even say this. We can't put this online. Why are you recording me? Jeez, I don't know what to skip and not.
That's what I do.
What is this? Yeah, lots of thoughts. Don't know what to say exactly. They're like exhausted from training. They're both looking rough. It's like the worst time. Well, that's cool and all, but they need to stay focused on the mission. Because out on the battlefield, it's gonna cost you. Our relationship is for naught if the fairies don't get saved. Let's go! Yeah, I have no idea what Tamlin's gonna do, but I do know that that's the final straw. Tam's like, all right, then it's over. And what's he gonna do? No, it's gonna be something bad. He's gonna do something crazy.
Jared, they're gonna call you out for the freaking lap pillow again.
Listen, it's so much more comfortable. Like, here's without. Oh, you know, just.
Like these biceps aren't good enough.
Yeah, they need a break. They work hard, all right?
Good try. Can't even hold up a stinking book.
There we go. It's just got the right angle to it.
Oh
You know
my
what I mean?
gosh.
It's just better.
You want a Kindle?
No,
You scared?
no.
You should be! When you say it out loud, it does not read the same as it did in my mind.
One of the Astros got him. But he hasn't been using his power. How are they tracking him? Feyre, let his guard down. He's focused on I told you this would cost him. Gosh, dang it. Rhys. She can't find him. They got him. They have him in that cave. They're whipping him. But Feyre is ticked. She finally mastered the Winnow. Smokes the guards. Touches those chains. But she's like, something was wrong with those chains. It didn't feel right. It's made me weak. And it's saying it's nullifying Rhys's powers. Highburn soldiers. I knew it. They're here. Rhys is cooked. He is shot up, poisoned, bleeding, done. Alright, now I'm ready.
Alright, tell us what you have here.
It's me over fictional men. I am greater than fictional men. I know. Got fictional men standards, but I'm on top. I'll stay on top. And you're lucky to be married to me. I designed this shirt for the guys out there who have book reader wives, who have been held to fictional men standards, and they picked us. They married us.
Got the little logo.
Ladies, if you got a man who's out there who's above fictional men standards, get him one of these shirts. He deserves it. All right. We put in a lot of work, a lot of sacrifice,
So that we can read.
so that you can read your books. All right. Here we go. 54. It's time. She's in the cabin. She's been painting all over the walls and stuff. Moore's been visiting her. She expected Moore to come back. It's not Moore. Because she found out about the whole mate thing. And so she's just thrown a... she's processing.
Good answer.
He's saying, it's an important moment when the female offers her mate food. Is he just making this up? I feel like he can make up any rules. She's like, I don't know the rules. He just makes them up. He's like, well, you make me food, and, you know, we did this and that. I mean, this is your opportunity to tweak a few of the rules that, you know, are old rules that don't apply anymore or something like that. Give him an update. It says that means that the female accepts the bond. So you can decline the bond? Decline the mate? What? What? That's your mate. That's your soul mate. You were created for this person to pair with. It's not you're just like, all right, here's my ticket number 5. Oh, yeah, decline. Next. No, it's like, that's a mate. That means something. He was starting to have visions, like be able to see through her eyes years ago. That's weird. What changed to make him start being able to see her eyes?
She got old enough. I don't know.
She became legal, eh? Wait, 3 years ago she wasn't. She was 16 3 years ago. Are there any age restrictions in Fairyland? Wait a second. He said he had her mind. How did he not know her name if he literally could read her mind?
You're not allowed to be a skeptic. Chapter 54.
Somebody has to be.
No, you
But
should
it ain't
know.
you. Oh, I felt you die. He not just only watched her die, he like felt her die. That's tough. Poor Rhys. And it said he was tugging at that bond so hard. That's tough. Poor guy. He's been through a lot. She gave him the soup. She accepts the bond, the mate. That's good, because Rhys just poured himself out there. Just poured out his heart and soul to her, you know? He's being real vulnerable with her. This is a lot for a 19-year-old girl to, like, be thrown upon her, right?
Bless her heart.
I know she's high fae. Still, she's still like a 19-year-old girl, right? It's a lot. It's a lot on her. It's just a lot. It's a lot. Yeah, it all makes a lot more sense now. You go from, like, hating this Rhys douchebag guy to being like, Rhys, good job, good saving, you know? Yeah, I do like him a lot better now, knowing this side of the story, for sure. And obviously, I don't like Tamlin nearly as much as I did. But he's got a lot of trauma and issues from his past, too. I don't know. The way Lucian was like, you're dead, Rhys, you and your whole court, you know? Like, that's some bad blood right there.
Are you ready for chapter 55?
What is this? Hello. What? Why is there paint? He's literally painting her body with his hand. Can't be licking paint, dude. Oh my. There's just paint everywhere. There's just slapping paint everywhere. This is too messy. Oh my gosh. This is a lot. I'm gonna skim it. Is there like a rating on these books? You know?
that's my whole shtick, Jared.
It's just, wow. This is a lot. Why am I reading this? I think I'm gonna need the closed door modifications for this book. Did it. Thank goodness for the real life book reviewer and closed door modifications. Why so much details? You know, we don't need that much details. Yeah, it's just not my style. I didn't even know this was a thing. What do I say? Stupid human queens. What are they doing? Why are they playing games like this? And Nesta, she needs to watch her mouth.
Uh-oh.
She's gonna get everyone in trouble. She's ticking people off.
What did she do?
She's just mouthing off. That's why she said some of the queens aren't here because of the insults from Nesta last time. Nesta, you're causing issues.
Nesta's already causing problems. Book 2.
The Gold Queen. Sly in the book. She brought it.
Secret.
That's sick. Good.
Sneaky Pete.
I'm glad that there's someone with their head on their shoulders there. The reason she believes him is the love letter that Rhys wrote. Not the impending invasion coming to Prithian. Not the death of the entire everybody. But, oh, Rhys, I believe you because your love letter. What are you doing?
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, the love letter. Not save your people. Well, whatever, we got the book now. So Amryn better get on it. What is the Sixth Queen? She said the Sixth Queen is not actually ill. I don't have a good feeling about them showing them Velaris. Like, even Feyre was like, don't do it. It's done, like, it's too risky. Don't do it. And that's also, they didn't care about that. They didn't believe that, but it was the love letter that they believed. Ridiculous.
I'm just casually walking by. Oh, look nice. He's reading ACOMAF. You little sneaky Pete. I got you! You flinched.
It's just there if I need it.
You little rat. You weren't reading it, were you?
I am. I'm on.
You
Tell
are...
me something. Ask me something.
No.
Yeah. That's what
I
thought.
knew it. What is it? What?
They found Velaris. They attacked. How did that happen? How did they figure out where it was just based on seeing it from the orb thing? And where all these adders come from? We got to see a look at Cassian's power though. He created an entire like red shield from his siphons, and the Gold Queen's bloody corpse and ripped out eyes and stuff is there. It's like, oh my gosh, well, they figured that out. And Amryn, she's just pointing at dudes and they're just dropping dead. What is her power? What? What? Where was Rhys? He was, that's a bummer for Rhys. He wasn't even there. He was at the Court of Nightmares having to sneak the orb back in there. He comes flying at the very end. You know he's got to be ticked about that.
But what do you know about Amryn?
I just know she's decoding the book because she's been around for like so many years, thousands and thousands of years. Mm-hmm. She's trying to decode the old written language, and that she only drinks blood. The body she's trapped in is not her actual form, and she's something else.
That's why Amryn is his second.
Yeah.
Not anybody else, because she's
Super powerful.
freaking powerful.
Yeah, Rhys did say like she's like a self-destruct bomb. Like if everything's lost, beep boop, Amryn. And he's like, Amryn could end it all. What? This is crazy. That's the last straw for Rhys. You touch his Velaris, you're done. He's going after somebody. I don't know who it is, but they're dead. You know what they need to do? He needs to bury the hatchet with the High Lords. They need to be united on this or they're done. It sounds like the humans are already faltering and wavering here. The Fae need to come together and just, let's go.
Did you ever think you'd be talking about a book about fairies on the phone with me?
Just for you, babe. Now that I've held up my end of the bargain, I expect you to uphold yours. Lucian and Tamlin came out of the light. What? 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 No! They're bad? No! That's crazy. Maybe they're there to help him get out? No! Freaking Tamlin was ticked. Ticked enough to team up with King Hybern, I guess. This is real bad.
Oh, just wait.
No.
The fact that you call him King Hybern, like, that is not his name.
Call him King Hybern. King of Hybern.
Yes!
What? They haven't said his name yet.
Exactly.
I just call him King Hybern.
No. Just read it.
I can't. I don't want to read it. But I do.
Mm-hmm. What is awkward?
So bad. He's like, I'm taking you home. And she's just like, stepping back like, no, what have you done? And he's like, Come on. Tamlin's still convinced that Rhys took Feyre.
Right. Wouldn't you be?
Yeah. And I mean, he kind of has a point. You know?
How to be murdered alive by the internet.
Only because
Nope.
the bond thing
Uh-huh.
could manipulate. It could, like, literally, Daemati or whatever, he literally plants thoughts into people's minds to believe things. So it is feasible for Tamlin to think Rhys makes her fall in love with him and, like, whatever. It is feasible to think that. That's actually sus.
Instantly death. Immediate cancellation of you.
All I'm saying is the power and the capabilities there. I'm not saying that happened. I'm not saying it's happened. I believe they're mated. They're bonded. Chill, please. Then she gets her power back for a second. Winnows away from Tamlin. And Rhys punches him in the nose. What the? The king is loving it. He's cracking up. King Hybern.
Shut up, you idiot.
She goes, I'll destroy this ring court if you take me here. I'll kill everybody. Tamlin's like, you don't know what you're talking about. And Lucian's like, ooh. She does, dude.
Don't
This is
say
not
that
good.
to a lady.
Lucian knows what's up. Poor guy. He's just conflicted, isn't he? The human queens bring her sisters in. Tied up and gagged and bound before the king of Hybern. What is that last name? Feyre Archeron? Is that her last name?
Yes, Jared. That's what happens when you've taken 6 months to read a book.
Oh my gosh. I don't remember ever hearing about the Archeron family.